Let us see Jean Piaget cognitive approach to learning. Major assumptions of Piaget cognitive approach are children are active learners. Piaget believed that children are not passive recipients of knowledge but actively construct their own understanding of the world by interacting with their environment. They engage in activities, explore and solve problems, build their cognitive structures. Cognitive development occurs in stages. Piaget suggests that cognitive development occurs in fixed stages. Each stage is characterized by a specific way of thinking and understanding the world. These stages are sensory motor stage 0 to 2 years, learning through sensory experiences and motor activities. Pre-operation stage 2 to 7 years, development of symbolic thinking and language. Concrete operation stage 7 to 11 years, logical thinking about concrete objects and events. Formal operational stage 11 years and beyond, abstract reasoning and problem solving. Children's thinking becomes more complex with age. As children grow, their cognitive abilities become more complex. They move from simple egocentric thinking to more sophisticated logical and abstract reasoning. Cognitive development is universal. Piaget believed that all children, regardless of culture or environment, pass through the same stages in the same order, although the age at which they reach each stage may vary. Key concepts in Piaget's cognitive learning theory. First one is assimilation. Assimilation occurs when a child incorporates new information into their existing cognitive structures as schemas. Is the process of interpreting new experiences based on what they already known. Example, a child who knows the concept of dog might see a new dog breed and categorize it within their existing dog schema. Accommodation. Accommodation happens when new information doesn't fit into existing schemas, requiring the child to modify or create new schemas to understand the information. Example, if the child sees a cat for first time, they may create a new schema for cats, since they realize that not all four-legged animals are dogs. Equilibrium. Equilibrium is the balance between assimilation and accommodation. When children encounter new information that doesn't fit their existing schemas, they experience disequilibrium, which motivates them to adjust their thinking via accommodation and return to equilibrium. Example, a child believes that all animals with four legs are dogs schema. Experience disequilibrium when encountering a cat. So they accommodate this new information by creating a new schema for cats, thus restoring equilibrium. Adaptation. Adaptation refers to the process of adjusting one's cognitive structures to better understand the world. This process of combination, assimilation and accommodation, allowing children to better fit new experience into their cognitive framework. Example, as a child grows and experiences more complex interactions, they continue to adapt their schemas through both assimilation and accommodation. Educational implication of Piaget cognitive approach. Hands-on active learning. Children learn best when they actively engage with their environment. Teachers should provide hands-on activities that encourage children to explore, experiment and discover concepts for themselves. Second one, developmentally appropriate practices. Piaget stages suggest that children's cognitive abilities develop in predictable ways. Teachers should provide age-appropriate tasks that match the child cognitive development. For example, a children in the pre-operational stage, age of 2 to 7 years, may benefit from concrete objects, while those in the formal operational stage, 11 years and old, can handle abstract reasoning tasks. Promoting problem-solving skills. Piaget emphasized the importance of problem solving. Educators should design activities that require children to think critically, make decisions and solve problems on their own rather than memorizing the facts. Encouraging exploration and discovery. Teachers should create an environment that fosters curiosity and encourages children to ask questions, explore new ideas, and experiment to find solutions. Individual differences. Piaget acknowledged that while the stages of the cognitive development are universal, the rate at which children progress through these stages can vary. Educators should recognize and support the individual learning pace with a child. Limitation of Piaget cognitive approach. Underestimation of children's ability. Some studies suggest that Piaget underestimated the cognitive abilities of children, especially at younger ages. For instance, recent research has shown that children may have more advanced cognitive abilities than Piaget originally proposed, particularly with the right guidance and stimulation. Stage-based theory criticism. Piaget theory posits that children progress through stages in fixed order, but some critics argue that development may not be a rigid or stage like Piaget suggested. Cognitive development might be more continuous and influenced by external factors. Third one is cultural bias. Piaget research was largely based on children from Western industrialized societies. Some scholars argue that his theory might not be universally applicable to children from different cultural or socio-economic backgrounds, as the process of cognitive development may be influenced by culture and environment. Fourth one is lack of focus and social interaction. Piaget theory emphasizes individual cognitive development and largely ignores the role of social interaction in learning. Modern theories such as Lev Vygotsky highlight the importance of collaborative learning and social context in cognitive development. Neglect of emotional and motivational factors. Piaget theory primarily focuses on cognitive development, but emotional and motivational factors, which also plays a crucial role in learning, are not sufficiently addressed in this framework. Jean Piaget's cognitive approach to learning has significantly shaped our understanding of how children develop their thinking abilities. His emphasis on the process of assimilation, accommodation, and equilibrium has provided valuable insights into how children adapt and build their knowledge over time. Piaget's theory had important implication of educational practices, advocating for hands-on, developmentally appropriate learning experiences. However, the theory has limitations, particularly in terms of underestimating children's abilities, the rigid structure of developmental stages, and lack of attention to social and cultural influences. Despite these limitations, Piaget ideas remain foundational in the study of cognitive development and continue to influence educational strategies today. Thank you.